What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today we're going to do a little product review. Now, I keep talking about how I'm very, average. I'm the average person. I'm very much so the person that people make commercials for to try to sell products to. And I figured out why that is. Now, I have the brain of a 38-year-old, kind of. But I also have the maturity of a 7-year-old sometimes. So I have basically 7 to 38 is the demographic if you're going to sell a product. And I like it, that's your demographic, 7 years old to 35. Now, I'm very susceptible to things I see on TV, things that I think are cool, things I think might be cool. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Like the Brooklyn Lantern, the old Brooklyn Lantern, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but yeah, we have one of those, and it actually works really, really well. It's actually the best thing for when the power goes out to throw a light with an LCD. It's so bright, lasts forever. I mean, it's a good deal. Made a little, cheaply, but whatever, it still works. So I got the earwax, the wax vac thing. I mean, I got all this shit. And I was on Facebook. Hey, Bruce, what's up? I was on Facebook and I saw this thing for something called the Bug Assault Gun. BUG-A-SALT. Bug Assault Gun. Now, this is the Bug Assault Gun. Right, Brew? Brew loves this thing. Now, what it is it's essentially like a shotgun. You cock this thing back that fires salt. Now, you might say, well, why salt? Salt kills flies. Like, on contact. It's one of the things that it's devastating to flies. It destroys them. And we had a fly problem a couple years ago. A couple flies must have got in the house, and we didn't really notice. But they laid eggs inside of our cat tree. Now, all of a sudden, these little larvae, fucking maggot things started coming out of the tree. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I looked into it, and it was like these little fucking baby flies, maggots. Somehow they must have fucking laid eggs in it. We tried everything to get that thing clean, and eventually just wound up throwing it out. Which, you get a $350 cat tree, you just fucking throw it out because flies decided to fuck with it. Kind of sucks. So I've always had this kind of disdain for flies now. These motherfuckers come in the house, we get a fly swatter, I'm whacking up with the fucking fly swatter. Sometimes we'll even play the game where they're flying through the air, and I try to fucking whack them out of the air like a fucking baseball. But they're annoying. They're annoying, and I don't want them to fuck up the new cat tree or anything else in the house. So when they get in here, I'll usually kill them. Fuck it, okay, I kill flies, whatever. So when I saw the Bug Assault Gun, and I saw this thing advertised on Facebook, you basically cock the hammer back over here. There's a little, let me flip this thing over, there's a little safety over here that you put off, otherwise it'll go off, and it actually has a little sight on top that pops up, and in here, this little reservoir thing over here, you put salt, regular table salt in it, you fill it up with table salt, and when you fire this, it's like a buckshot of table salt that hits the bug. Now, there is some force behind it, so if you get really close with this thing, there's some force behind it that will knock the shit out of the fly, but the salt on contact kills it. So you can be like 2 feet away from it, 3 feet away from it when you sneak up on the little fucker, fire it, and it's going to kill the fly. Now, I've seen, I think, one other review for this thing online, and the guy hadn't used it yet. I have been using this thing like a motherfucker. All right, this thing has become a new toy in our household that me and Bruno, not really, Kari's never home during the day, so she's at work. So me and Bruno, I see that fucking fly buzz through here, I'm like, motherfucker. I go grab the Bug Assault Gun, and we turn into fucking Rambo and fucking, Rambo Psychic, Rambine, I don't know, whatever you call him. And we start fucking stalking this fly in the house. That motherfucker lands on a window, pow, done, fucking dead. So far, flies it works great with. The salt fucking kills them right away. I got this thing with spiders. Now, I didn't mind spiders until, this is fucked up. I heard about the brown recluse. Now, never ever fucking Google when you hear some shit like, hey, this is the fucking so-and-so spider. Don't Google that shit. Because when you do, the image is going to pop up and it's going to scare the fuck out of you for the rest of your goddamn fucking life. Period. I saw what the brown recluse can do. And now every fucking spider I see, whether it's fucking purple, I'm like, it's brown, it's the size of a penny, it's a brown recluse, fuck him. So I went up to the fucking first spider I saw, blasted the fuck out of him with the Bug Assault Gun, his ass died too. There was some kind of weird fucking bug that was in the house, put that shit about fucking 2 inches away from it, pull the trigger, kill that motherfucker too. So, I'll take stuff like the stink bugs, which don't cause any harm, and I'll scoop them up and actually bring them outside when I find them, or like a beetle or a cricket or a grasshopper or something. I'll actually scoop them up and go outside. I'm not Buddhist, but I don't believe in killing, these things unless they're going to fuck you up. It's you or them, like they're going to fuck up your cat tree, or they're going to fucking bite you and fucking, you're going to lose your leg because of it. Fuck them, they're going to be the ones to go. So, so far, I'd say that this thing is not just effective for killing bugs, okay, but it's so much fucking fun. I mean, it really is. Like, Kari's been home a couple times when I kind of started stalking her in the house and she's working on the computer. She's like, and here I come through the fucking house like, and you listen, and you look for that motherfucker to kill his ass. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm hunting a fly. He flew by me while I was in the computer room. He's in here somewhere. I'm going to fucking get his ass. And then she'll hear, blow! Click, click, blow! And that's how she knows that I missed him the first time, was when I was shooting at him again. But eventually, you know, we end up getting him. And it really is a great product. It's like $39. There's one that comes in like silver, like limited edition silver. And I was like, if it's a fucking shitty product, then I'm not going to bother, you know, buying the super edition one. But it's so much fun. Actually, I think it says Bug Assault right on the thing, right there. Bug Assault. Very cool, worth the money. I mean, you do not shoot it towards people, pets. Do not shoot it in your face. It's got fucking salt in it. It hits you in the eyes. It's gonna, you know, fuck up your eyes. It's like diving in salt water, but it's got some force behind it. So I can just imagine when you get shot in the eye what this thing would feel like. They also recommend that, you know, kids don't play with it, obviously. So that's the safety things right there. I mean, it does throw a buckshot of salt, and people are like, well, then you got to clean up all the salt. As that salt hits the wall behind the fly or whatever, it just fucking explodes. So it's like it goes so far in such a diameter that even if you wanted to clean it up, you'd be looking for fucking granules of salt for the fucking 10 hours trying to even find them. You know what I mean? So the idea is you don't want to run around the house pulling the trigger on this thing fucking 500 times a day. You're going to have a house covered in salt. But the few pops that you get with it, yeah, the salt seems to go away just as much as the the flies do. And then you got to scoop the flies up and throw them in the trash, which is another fucking, whatever. So my review of the Bug Assault gun, fucking badass. Love it. A lot of fun. You should probably wear goggles with it or eye protection. I don't, but you probably should with it. If you have kids, keep it away from them. Don't shoot your pets with it. I don't think it would harm the pets, but it's going to definitely piss them off if they're not going to like it. But check these out. Bug Assault. Let me see if they get the website. Right here. Bugassault.com. This is a Christmas gift for anybody that lives in warm weather that hates fucking bugs. This is your new toy. Biosecurity@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biosecurity.com is a blog, and where it's the bug killing machine bicep, and we're out.